Okay, we're live. What's up, community? Welcome to the No Bull Podcast. I'm your host, Brianna Bull, where we talk about everything basketball. Yeah, guys. This humble beginnings, okay? Humble beginnings. I do have a new kind of setup. Not new, but I'm broadcasting from my camera. I also have the Mac camera angle. Ooh. One of my friends, I sent him the link to my podcast yesterday, and he was like, yeah, just be sure to play up your looks a little bit. Like, if you go to the podcast or the live stream from yesterday, you will see that I look pretty, like, I look chill. I will be doing my hair and my makeup probably in the next hour or so, just because I have a meeting with my nonprofit organization. You guys do not know too much about me, my background, my story, what I do for a living. I work from home, so that's why I am home and I'm able to have this flexibility. But again, like, I just wanted to stream a little bit. Sometimes you might see me go off just because I'm getting increase. See, like, just 1 second. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so sometimes I'm working, but I'm not working, but I'm working. I'm working. I'm just taking a little break and streaming. I'm not too busy today. I'm pretty caught up on my work, so I'm pretty much just answering inquiries from teammates if they have any. But anyway, so let me lock back in. But yeah, so my friend, he was like, he was like, this looks good. I was like, I'm eventually gonna change my background. I'm eventually gonna get a new computer. It's just eventually, slowly but surely, two major logistics. Oh, and I also have another camera, but the lens broke when I was recording playing basketball, and the ball hit it and it fell and like literally broke the lens. So I got to get a new lens. But once I get a new lens, I'll have 3 different camera angles and I won't have to utilize my Mac angles. So then maybe that will reduce the RAM or the CPU usage while I record. So unfortunately, I'm going to switch. Isn't this so much cleaner? Like, it's so better. But eventually I will get to the place where the logistics are sorted out. I'm not going to be in this dark basement. This basement is so dark and sad. Because the person that I live with the person I live with is a Cowboys fan. So this is like their Cowboy basement, I guess. And then you're probably wondering, like, why is there a TV right here? That's just because that's my TV. Usually I keep it in the garage, but I have it out here because it's actually been out here a couple months and I just haven't, like, moved it over. Long story short, I had got the TV out so that I can watch J. Cole's 2014 anniversary concert, and I wanted to live stream it from my TV. It ended up working out for me, but I was so engulfed in it. I wanted to be able to screenshot it from my phone so I can get as many pictures. So I decided, okay, I'm just going to watch it from my phone. So, actually, I can show you one of the pictures that I got. Oh. This is from a screenshot of a live stream. Doesn't it look like I was actually there? Like, come on. Legit. Looks like I was legit there. I actually want to make myself just a little bit smaller in this window so y'all can see better. But yeah, so today we will be talking about WNBA or WWE, because these women are brawling. It is literally a brawl. Let's see. So I wanted to open up YouTube. Okay, my phone has 20% battery, which is fine. Totally fine. Y'all can definitely tell a lot by me based on the things you see in my watched. Trust me. It's a lot. Yeah, that's hilarious. Anywho, I wanted to go to ESPN because that's where I saw the clip. I did not watch this Indiana-Connecticut game. So it's Indiana Fever versus the Connecticut. I don't even know the Connecticut's women's name. Like, I'm really bad at this sometimes. But I wanted y'all to just, you know what? Let's just take a look. Let's see what is going on here. Latest from ESPN. Here it is, right here. Oh, well, no, this just might be the coach talking about it, which we probably will touch base on. But I really wanted to see. Actually, let's look at this one.
Keelan, for this first, I know you and JC go way back to the Big Ten. What was going on with the chip? Is there an explanation were you given for the tech that you got?
I'll take the official questions.
Caitlin's like...
There wasn't an explanation for the tech.
Hold on. Caitlin, she was like, go ahead, coach. Let's do what we talked about. Matter of fact, before we get into like the coach's reaction or Caitlin, the press conference, I really, really want to just watch the clip in its entirety. So let us. Oh, hold on. See, this is where the logistics of a new streamer, humble beginnings. These are things that I'm like, I should already have this done, pulled up, ready to go. Okay, maybe this is it right here.
Be there for her teammate, but this is
okay. Hold on. So first we see her. Caitlin, you can do this. Like if you're dribbling and you have the ball, you can't really make like a motion, like an extensive motion. You should kind of keep your arm like solid. I actually don't know WNBA rules that much, but I do know that like Caitlin was kind of like swiping at her a little bit. She probably got away with that offensive foul, essentially, like that swipe. Like I think that subtlety of it is probably why it wasn't called. But you can see she's pushed.
It looked like it was an.
This is excessive, but this is
boom. Shorty, like it just doesn't even seem like she was going for the ball. Like it looks like she was legit just. Like, did her coach? Who is this? What's her name? Tina Charles. I think this is Tina Charles. I think, did her coach, I don't know who taught her to play defense like this. Like, I was taught for defense that you want to, like, have your hand in the defender's face, you know, so you can block their view. I mean, the hand in the offense, like, as a defender, you want to have the hand in the person's face, the person you're guarding in the player's face. You don't necessarily, like, jab your hand like this. Like, why would anybody do this without the intention to cause harm? Because it's like, it honestly doesn't even help you stay on balance as a defender. Like, I'm not wrapping my head around why she does that. Like, let's take a look. So, a bump, some physical. Okay, Caitlin did that little elbow, a little bit. She's trying to face guard her. That's what it's called. She's face guarding her. But then she just lunges at her.
When JC Sheldon
but then Caitlin was like, girl, like that's why I feel like Caitlin's reaction was like that, because I think there's a difference between face guarding and playing really good defense and then just like intentionally trying to hurt and like do the most. Like Shorty this girl did the absolute most. Let's look at it one more time from the beginning.
Be there for her teammate, but
the bump, boom, that's excessive.
Accident when JC Sheldon originally hit Caitlin Clark, but then
that's JC Sheldon. JC Sheldon, but then the aftermath. So JC Sheldon's playing a terrible face guard defense. Terrible, absolute horrendous face guard defense. Caitlin Clark is the GOAT of WNBA currently. My GOAT. She's my GOAT. She's my top favorite player. She's just so fun to watch. And then you've seen the bump from the beginning. Look at this. They're both. It's physical. Like, I love the physicality. It's not about it not okay with being physical. I just think
Be there for her teammate.
bump,
This is
bump.
This is excessive.
It looked like it was an
So then
accident when
Caitlyn's like, I'm thinking after Caitlyn realizes she gets hit in the head
accident when JC Sheldon originally hit.
right here, she's like,
Accident when JC Sheldon originally
stop.
hit Caitlyn.
Because I just feel like, I think she gets hit in the eye, and this woman, I think she's heckling her. Is that the right word? I think she's heckling her, just based on Caitlyn's reaction. Like, Caitlyn gets hit in the eye, and I feel like she probably, JC Sheldon made a face. This is what I'm assuming, just based on Caitlyn's reaction. Like, I'm thinking JC Sheldon made a face, or she was like smirking or reveling in her actions of like poking her eye out. Like, why are you celebrating that? Like, why don't you celebrate a steal or celebrate preventing Caitlyn from scoring? Like, why are you celebrating hurting her? Like, that's weird to me. That's so weird to me. So then that's why I feel like Caitlyn, I think it's a build up, it's a tension. She's like, girl, boom, and she pushes her. And then here comes a Connecticut teammate.
It looked like it was an accident when JC Sheldon.
She says stop, and then JC Sheldon's like, yeah. Now here's the thing. This is what weird. This is what really is really weird about Tina Charles. Tina Charles is so weird for this.
But then it was the aftermath.
Like, why are y'all jumping? Well, it looks like Tina Charles ain't do nothing. Who's this girl? Is it Marina Marbury? Look, I don't really know.
Hit Caitlin Clark.
See, they're doing the finger pointing, and then she comes and pushes her, and Caitlyn falls. It might have been a little bit of a flop. You feel me? Because she real strong in the paint when she's driving in. So I feel like Caitlyn be flopping. But my thing is, why are we jumping? Why are we jumping?
It was the aftermath of which looked a little bit intentional.
Yes. Oh, without a doubt. Jason.
But my thing is, every time Caitlyn pushes somebody, that's one thing I am going to say about Caitlyn Clark. And I'm not going to let her off the hook with this. Every time something happens, Caitlyn she don't always start it, but she contributes to it, and then she just walks away. I'm just like, listen, I don't want, like, me personally, I've never been into a fight, so I'm not coming from a perspective of, I know all about fights and fighting, and I enjoy fighting, because I absolutely do not enjoy fighting or violence. I just think that Caitlyn, she walks away after she kind of stirred the pot. You feel what I'm saying? And I appreciate her walking away, but it's like, why not walk? Why do you have to stir the pot then walk away? It's like she turned the pot on and then left, and then and we still gotta eat dinner, and the kitchen is full, and people like, oh, so you just not gonna finish what you cooked? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying she's instigating it, and I'm not saying that she shouldn't stand up for herself in a way, but I think that she needs to pick a side. Like, either stand firm and address them head on, or don't push someone and then get knocked down and then just walk away. Does that make sense? Like, don't push and then get knocked down and then just, like, I'm just saying, like, you might as well see it through, baby. Like, just pick a side. So that was one. I want to talk about what her teammate, and again, apologies for not knowing their names all the way. I feel a little bit ill prepared, but I was so excited to just stream and get some content out and talk with y'all. But I want to bring back actually, I might go to the messages. I might go to my friend's messages. He sent me. I don't want to open up too many applications, though, because that will mess me up for real. But let's see. Okay. Well, actually, We might find it here. Okay, here we go. Why do I keep doing that? It's all good, y'all. It's all good. Okay. So we're at the end of the game. It's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Look what happens.
Biggest issue for Connecticut, just 40 minutes of basketball.
Oh boy.
And now we're brawling. So this is no longer the WNBA. This is the WWE.
Biggest issue for Connecticut,
I'm just kidding.
40 minutes of basketball.
Boom. What, you see how she grabs her? Clearly this is retaliation. Clearly. And even you'll hear the commentators say it. They're like, obviously these two teams do not like each other. Like, obviously. And Connecticut is trash. They're 2-8. And like usually when teams are trash, they resort to violence. So you know, because like in college my team was not the best. Like that was like literally our record. But we wouldn't be out here just playing dirty. I didn't see this game in its entirety, and I think I would have a bit more perspective if I did, but I do see a trend going on here, and I'm concerned for WNBA in a sense of we don't want this type of culture for women. Because the thing about women, and this is what I was trying to tell my friend yesterday, men versus women, we're going to make it a men versus women thing right now. WNBA versus the NBA fights, right? In the NBA, I'm not saying that guys don't like each other, but they go about their disdain or dislike for each other in a different way than women do. I feel like when the men are just, y'all are just men, right? Like you're dumb. Like I'm not reducing any of your conflicts or internal struggles within your teams down to just the fact that you're guys. I don't want to reduce it. That's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to point out is the WNBA, when women, we're noticing this right now, tensions are high, even like especially with the spotlight of Caitlyn. It just seems like women, when they don't like each other, it becomes more than just, oh, it's just a game of basketball. Like, no, women, they're vicious. Like they hold on to things. It lingers on and on and on, and it starts to create an environment where women are, it's like they're gonna be beefing. Like at one point I'm hoping they'll be like, okay, let's just hoop, let's just play basketball. But I don't think this is what creates rivalries or healthy rivalries. You feel what I'm saying? Like women, I just don't think we do well with conflict resolution. I'm a woman and I'm gonna say it. I think a lot of humans struggle with conflict resolution, but women, I just, what I hope does not happen is we're going to continue to see violence escalating, because they're going to get egged on by people in society and they're going to get a whole bunch of attention from it. Like I think one of the things that happened with Angel Reese is that she noticed that she got more attention when she was talking about Caitlyn and their relationship than she did anything else. And so I just think she fed into that narrative as well. And she fed into it. It got her more views. It got her talked about more, because let's be real. We're not talking about Angel Reese without talking about Caitlin Clark, but we talking about Caitlin Clark by herself. Like we don't got to talk about Angel Reese to talk about Caitlin Clark, but it seems like we have to talk about Caitlin Clark when we talk about Angel Reese. Like it just seems that's the trend. That's what's going on right now. So,
oh boy,
look at this. Look at those muscles. Getting into it. I feel like the Indiana Fever, they're going to have to realize at some point they're going to have to make decisions too. Like as a team surrounding Caitlin Clark, the biggest name in WNBA right now, one of the best players the league has ever seen, women's basketball has ever seen, that's your teammate. And it's like they're going to have to make decisions. Are we going to retaliate? Are we going to get involved in these fights? Are we going to go hands off? Like, I don't know the dynamic of the Indiana Fever. I don't know how much they, want to go to bat for their girl, but they home girl, a girl's girl. You want to go to bat, you want to ride or die. Like that's just that's what I think these women are making decisions about. So I feel like I would love for it to just be about basketball. Unfortunately, that's not the case in this world. Like J. Cole said it best. He said, "I was hoping the music will speak for itself, but the people want everything else." Okay. I do want to watch. The one last thing I want to watch with this is the coach and what she has to say about it in the press conference that they highlighted here. See what Stephanie White has to say.
Caitlin, for this first, I know you and JC go way back to the Big Ten. What was going on with the chip there, and what explanation were you given for the tech that you got?
I'll take the official questions.
Yeah, you see Caitlin's lip like, yeah, Coach Gold just had to bail me out because anything I say is going to be taken out of misconstrued. It might cause other women to continue to hate me. Like, I'm pretty sure Caitlin's just like, man, I just want to hoop. I'm pretty sure she's getting hate that we don't even understand, couldn't even fathom or imagine in the league right now by these women. I've been on a team where I was the best player on the team multiple times. And the environment of the women, the attention that I would get, and then how the women would react to it. Sometimes it felt like I would just be like, I wish I wasn't as good as I was. Like, I would get to those points. In my mental, like, I'm pretty sure this is what I'm talking about, such a small scale compared to what Caitlin's going through, but I have been in that position where you'll wake up one day and realize the women around you just are hating. They're hating. It doesn't matter what you do. They hate you. And it's not because of you, but it's because of they want that attention. They want that spotlight. They want to be the best. And it's sometimes envy. I just think envy is more prominent in a woman community as opposed to a man's community. It still exists in men, but they take out their dominance and their ego in different ways. Women, it's isolating. It's, we're going to make sure this woman knows we don't like her. So
I think it was pretty obvious that stuff was brewing, right? When the officials don't get control of the ball game. When they allow that stuff to happen, and it's been happening all season long.
The officials, it's been a brewing. The officials, where have they been? Why are they not getting control of the game? That's what she's calling out. She's saying it's happening every single game. So obviously there's a pattern. Something needs to be done. I'm concerned. Like, I don't watch WNBA, so I have no idea how people treat Sabrina, how they treat Aja, how they treat Breonna Stewart. Like, how do they treat these other GOATs in the league? Because I feel like there's so many great people. Why is it that we're seeing this type of caliber of hate with Caitlyn? Someone called me one time. This is a while back. He said, Bree, why do you think people hate Caitlyn? I said, 'cause she's great. And he was like, exactly.
Not just this game, it's been happening all season long.
It's going to continue to happen.
Right? This is what happens. You've got competitive women who are the best in the world at what they do, right? And when you allow them to play physical and you allow these things to happen, they're going to compete.
Okay, I love how the coach is saying that, but you could see Caitlyn smirk, bro. Caitlyn smirking like the best in the world. Y'all could never.
And they're going to have their teammates' backs. It's exactly what you expect, right? Out of fierce competition. So I started talking to the officials in the first quarter, and we knew this was going to happen.
That's crazy. She was like, well, you can always tell, like, when you talk to refs, bro, you could tell how they're going to be. You could tell by how a ref walks, what type of officiating they will be doing. Absolutely.
You could tell it was going to happen. So they got to get control of it. They got to be better. Get control of the game is call the fouls that are actually
call the foul. I like her energy, bro. I'm such a Caitlin Clark fan. I'm gonna hold her accountable, okay? I'm not like, I don't got like Caitlin rose-colored glasses on, But bro, they're not gonna call fouls, Caitlin. You know, one thing I noticed though was like not this season for NBA, the last season. I felt like Jalen Brunson was just starting to get his respect. Like he was great on the Mavericks. He came to the Knicks. I don't think it was until last season, not this season, but last season, I was noticing they were not calling fouls for him. And I'm like, he's the best player, one of the best point guards in the league. He didn't even make the All-Star team. He became, I think wasn't he a reserve last year? Like, I just was thinking to myself, like, why is he not getting the respect I feel like he's due? I was like, when are they going to start respecting Jalen Brunson? He didn't even get Team USA. He made the FIBA team. I'm just like, when is he going to start getting the respect I feel like he's due, right? Now, fast forward this season, that man is a foul magnet. He gets like every foul call because I feel like the officiators are like starting to respect him on a certain level. I think there's pressure on the officials where they're like similar with LeBron or Britt is under a lot of scrutiny. So it's like I think right now Caitlin's it's gonna be a point where she gets every call, probably like Diana Taurasi. You know, like the officiators are like, man, this is LeBron James. I'm going to give him the call. Like, sometimes that's what it feels like the vibe is. So, like, Jalen Brunson, he started to get his respect more and more this year. I feel like next year it's going to be the same thing. He's going to go to the foul line a lot. Granted, he's really good at drawing fouls. He's amazing at it. That's like a skill. That's celebrated. I've heard Kendrick Perkins, Shaq, NBA analysis celebrate when men are able to get to the free throw line. Whereas though when James Harden was getting 20 points a game off the free throw line, some people were like, bro, he's just getting fouls. Like, you know, it was not celebrated, but it's slowly but surely starting to be celebrated as a skill. With Caitlin, I feel like it's probably the type of environment right now where the refs are like, well, I mean, I don't want to show partiality, so then I'm just not going to call it. And so it's a lot of pressure that humans have on the decisions that they make that have impacts on the game and ripple effects such as WWE SmackDown during a WNBA game. She's like, girl, bye. Push. Look at all these pushes. They were beefing, bro, the whole game. Caitlin's like, I'm gonna shove you. Caitlin she gotta control her anger.
I mean, bad officiating is bad officiating.
And then what did you make of
Caitlin, yo? Caitlin, get out the coach's bum. You feel me? You gotta take accountability for your actions, bro. So what? There's bad officiating. You cannot be shoving people just a little bit here and there. Like, that's not gonna fly, bro. You can't do that. These are grown women.
You know, quite a few dust-ups in the league so far, so I think it's a league-wide issue. I mean, bad officiating is bad officiating.
And then what did you make of Sophie Cunningham's flagrant foul on JC towards the end?
It was a flagrant foul.
Sophie Cunningham, it was a flagrant foul. That's what I'm not. That's what's gonna get the Fever in trouble. You can't say like, yeah, oh, it's a flagrant foul, like, yeah, but the tone of Stephanie White is, oh, that's just a flagrant foul. Like, you can't in one breath say the refs need to get control of the game and the players, and in the next breath have you see your players intentionally hurting others as a retaliation or whatever their motivation is, and you downplay it. Don't fight fire with fire. That's not gonna get us anywhere. Like, so
defending the team, or how do you view just how it all?
I view it as a flagrant foul.
She's not trying to push no narratives though.
That's about the game too.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys came for basketball.
Yeah,
Let's talk about basketball. Come on now.
What do you think of just how?
Let's talk about basketball. Guy like, yeah, basketball. My fault. I was distracted by the brawl, the controversy. That's what I'm saying. Like, right now we're in an age of clickbaiting, rage baiting, and I mean, what, this got 2.1 thousand likes. Like, I don't know how many views it got. Is there a way to see how many views?
The Panthers begin to celebrate.
Okay, let's relax. Like, I don't know how many views. Let's see. if we go to videos, $225,000 views in 13 hours versus 4 days ago, Stephen A. just talking about Luca, 164,000. Let's see. This was 1 day ago. Blockbuster trade reaction. Oh, I gotta check that out. But yeah, 332,000. Let's see. Let's look at the last WNBA video that they had and see how many views it got versus the one 13 hours ago with 225,000. I'm just saying, like, people want to see controversy. Look, they don't even talk about women. Look at this. 1.6 million views on Chaz NBA. 1.6 million views. If we were to do ESPN WNBA, everybody want to just see people fight. Look, 133,000 views. Bad officiating. But if we go to tensions rising, 162. Why are all the ESPN WNBA everything's Caitlin Clark or tempers and people upset? Look. She made 6 3-pointers. She had 9 points in 38 seconds. And this only got 77,000 views versus the altercation that got 290 something. Like, that's an issue. Caitlin's right. Like, why aren't we talking about basketball? Like, I want people to come and watch the WNBA because they want to talk about basketball, like that. I can't even muster up the words. Like, I want us to. We are doing WNBA because I want to watch them hoop. I don't want to watch them fighting and brawling and trying to hurt each other the entire game. Like, I get it. I think it's always fun because it's like a story. I fell in love with basketball because it told a story about my life. I was able to tell a story through it, right? And, like, I get it. There's going to be antagonists. There's going to be protagonists. But there's going to be villains. There's going to be supporting roles. It's just like with the WNBA right now, like, we're starting to see villains emerge from the depths. Like, in the NBA, you got villains. And what I mean by villains are just people that Patrick Beverly, we would consider him a villain. Dylan Brooks, villain. Draymond Green, the villain of villains. You feel me? Like, people that come and you just be like, bro, just hoop. But they want to do everything else. And so, just saying, man. Okay. Let's see. 11:23. How many? We're 33 minutes into this stream. I had another topic that I wanted to talk about. Oops. um Okay, here's something that I feel like a lot of people do not know, which is really interesting to me, and I realized this just playing 2K with my friends. I do play 2K. Am I just playing 2K with my friends? I do play 2K. Am I the best at it? No, but I give it my all. I know basketball, so I have that on my side, but it's just obviously playing on a video game versus playing in real life is slightly different. But one thing men do not really know is that you can be a WNBA player in 2K. You know, it's normal. I think it's normal for them to just cut the game on and go straight into my player and not really explore the app because they've played it for so long and they have the specific modes that they want. But yeah, you can play WNBA into 2K, and it looks like 2K, they first made their appearance in 2020. But it looks like they're deciding to extend the groundbreaking partnership. So the WNBA, it's a partnership. Like it's not like it's set in stone that they're gonna remain in NBA 2K. But for right now, they are continuing and extending their partnership, and you will continue to see and be able to play as a WNBA player in 2K. And obviously, I created my player, and she's on the Indiana Fever. Duh. I was thinking about putting her on. What was it? Is Brianna Stewart? Did she play on the Lynx? But I don't know. I gotta brush up on my. I gotta brush up on the WNBA. I will admit it's on my list of things to research and do. I'm gonna focus on that in July. Okay, so I did see something in their news that they are expanding their network. I'm pretty sure they just signed a deal. WNBA network deal, maybe it's called. First of all, the Commissioner Cup, that championship is being hosted in Indiana, and their tickets sold out in, I think, in a record-breaking 9 hours. All the tickets sold out, it's pretty dope. Okay, yep. WNBA reaches media deal rights to continue airing games with Disney, NBC, and Amazon. Looks like it's opening Friday this season. Paige brought in 639,000 viewers. With their average, the Golden State Valkyries, they average 581,000. Indiana Fever averages 851,000. I wonder why. And you gotta think though, WNBA has a very short season. I think it's only 42 games, 47 games. It's half than the NBA. So their season isn't really that long. But okay, so it looks like it's a 3-year agreement with Ion worth $13 million annually. So they have a multi-year agreement, and on Friday nights they'll be airing WNBA games, and they're not even. 639,000. It's not at $1 million. You feel what I'm saying? I know, if I go into a happy hour or something and people in the game is on, is it ever really WNBA? No. Sorry. But it's exciting that they got this deal going. So their games will be on CBS. They got the 11-year media rights package. That's worth $200 million a year, and it takes off next season. So we're going to be able to have more access to WNBA, and with more access, we'll bring more viewers. So I'm extremely excited for that in the WNBA, that they are expanding their network, and before you know it, they're going to be bringing even bigger crowd, bringing in even more money. So it's a process, slowly but surely. So yeah, that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to just do a quick reaction to the WNBA, continue to show y'all I'm just hoping every time you see me streaming, I'm upgrading in some type of capacity. Something new is a brewing. And that you just see me get better and better with this as I go. So as we go. But as always, stay cool. Appreciate you. I look forward to the next time I hop on stream, which will probably be today. I'm just going to keep like banging these out. Like, it's not about perfection. It's not about having the best quality. It's not about, I guess, it's not about being perfect or always getting it right or trying to be like something that I'm not. I'm bringing you basketball. I'm bringing you myself. This is bringing me a lot of joy. So much joy. I was thinking about it yesterday. I woke up in a great mood today, just like excited to take on the day. And so drop your comments, continue to comment, say whatever is on your heart and your mind. And it's only up from here.